Cocoa Crafts YouTube channel. Again another week, and today I'm doing the sewing room tour part 2. Yay! And you are going to see that my sewing room has changed a little bit from last time. So hope you like it. Give me a thumbs up if you do. Subscribe and comment below, okay? See you soon. Bye! Okay guys, so here you can see how the studio looks now. It's quite different from the last time, so I'm going to just review again like the things I showed you last time, at least so that you know where they were located last time. And yeah, and then I will show you new bits. So these two tables used to be on the right, now they are here. I think it's great because I've got much more light coming from the window. Well, today is super sunny, which is not the usual, as you already know, in the UK. So anyway, I think that it's great staying as close as possible to the window, so when it's not this sunny, then I can have more light. So here you see my two sewing machines that I already showed you last time. That's the project I'm working on at the moment. It's in here. I need to put like more stuff on that wall because it doesn't have anything. So this is the other table that I showed you last time, again with a lot of pattern cutting books and sewing books, and also my blue box with, you know, bits like I don't know, just trimming and those kind of things, and then the buttons and the notebooks and stuff. And then this is the new part. Well, down there, I've got some of the yarn that I sell online. It's not everything, but it's part of the yarn. And then I've got like the instructions from the sewing machines and some bits from the machines as well. So here is the new part, which I absolutely love. I think I should come this way so that you see it well. So I really love it because I was so much looking forward to having my own cutting table slash pattern drafting table slash this table is great for anything you want to do. So I really love it, and it's from IKEA. Like I think almost everything we own these days. So these two they are called like tassels or something like that on the IKEA website, which I don't know. Is that the correct word? I don't know, I need to check later. So these two tassels were really nice, and they, as you can see, they come really high up so that you can level your table, you know, as high as you want. But you know, when you are cutting and pattern drafting, then it's great just to have it as high as possible. So yeah, these two were £25 on the IKEA website, and then the table top, I think it was another 25, something like that. So it's not, you know, that much, and it's okay. And if you use it every day, then, you know, I don't know, I think that it's worth it spending the money. So here you can see that also down here on the tassel, I've got like, you can put a stuff in there, so in both of them. So here I've got some calico fabric to make my toiles for my patterns, and there that tube is manila card, which I use to transfer the patterns when I'm done, so that they, you know, they are not all creased and they are ruined, or they get ruined. And then yeah, this one is a foam board. I don't know if I showed you this the last time, I don't remember. This one is great for when you need to make changes on a pattern, or I don't know, like using the tracing wheel. Is great so that you put that on the table so that you don't ruin the table, and then, you know, it's great. I just bought it on the London Graphic Center, which is this stationery place. And then behind that I've got this huge carrier bag, and there I used to use that one for my pattern cutting course, and I bought it again at the London Graphic Center in London. And that one is great to just keep your patterns, you know, like the blocks, the basic blocks, all, you know, nice and clean and not just in the middle. I wish I had like some like hooks or something to put in there and then hang the blocks, but in because this is not our flat, we are just renting. The landlady didn't want us to like hang anything. It's great. So yeah, and then here you can see I've got lots of different rolls of paper for all my patterns and things I've been drafting for myself or whatever. And then I've got this cutting mat as well, which is really good. I don't remember if I bought it online or where. And then I've got this paper, which is amazing for pattern drafting and also for if you buy a pattern and you want to transfer the pattern to another paper so that you don't cut on your nice new pattern. So I use this one. Of course, you can buy a smaller amount. I bought this one because it was quite cheap. I think I bought it More Plan, which is another famous popular UK shop to buy this kind of materials for pattern drafting. So yeah, this one is great, and yeah, you can buy, you know, smaller quantities. And I got it there so that I can, you know, use it all the time. And then this one is really tidy up now because like 10 minutes ago it was all full of all this paper that I've just shown you, and it was, you know, full of all my instruments that I just hung so that it looks a little bit nicer. And yeah, this one is our next pattern. Okay, nice. Thank you. Okay, so this one is our next pattern. I've been working on this one and I just roll it up. Here, this is this beautiful pegboard that I bought on this website called Red Candy. I'm going to leave all the links below as usual. So this one is great to just hang like anything related with your sewing or pattern cutting, whatever it is. I put I think for me it's more mainly for the pattern cutting, even though I didn't have time to put all the stuff, and I think I need to buy different hooks and I don't know, like small pots or things to hang, because these one are great, but they are not like very, you know, they are not hard resistant things. So as soon as I put something, it usually falls, like it just happened right now. So yeah, I've got some of my tools, Pattern Master, paper scissors. This is for making notches on your pattern. This one is just sellotape, the tape measure. And then this one, I've been wanting to have a thread rack for like super long time. This one I think is 60. Yeah, it's 60. So yeah, I bought it online on eBay, I think. So I'm going to leave again the link below so that you can check. I think it was like £24. And then of course you can take it out from here and then you can put it on your table if you don't have a pegboard. So that's fine. And then I've got my collection of masking tape. And then these little ones, these are my pattern weights, which are super cute. You can see that I've been using them a lot. And these ones, I bought them from Rach. And I'm going to leave the link below again because she is a super seamstress sewing blogger, and she makes them herself and they have a really good price. So if you're looking for pattern weights which look as cute as these, like buttons, and even you can choose the colors, so yeah, those are really nice. I've got my roll here, others in there. And now if we've got this way, I've got the famous cupboard where I put like all the crap. And then I've got my mannequin. I don't know if I showed you last time. So this mannequin I also bought, I think it was on eBay or Amazon, I don't remember. I need to check and I will leave the link below. I use it quite a lot, maybe not as much as I should. It's adjustable, and a lot of people criticize these adjustable mannequins. I think this one is not the plasticky one, so I think it's a little bit more consistent, and I don't know, I think is quite nice, and as I said, I don't use it as much as I should. I use it mainly for my pattern drafting so that I can check on the mannequin the different sizes, and I don't know, the how the thing that I'm making looks. I don't think it's something that maybe if you're starting sewing you need, of course, so no worries. But I don't know, if you progress on your sewing and maybe you want to have one of these, yeah, just check the link below. I've got here this bookshelf, and here I've got some of the fabrics that I sell on my shop. As you can see, maybe you recognize some of them. And then here I've got different sewing books and magazines. And also I've got, like, from my screen printing time, I've got some screen printing books, and then, you know, I've got the Tilly and the Buttons, and then I've got some Japanese pattern books, and then I've got different magazines like Molly Makes. I used to be a subscriber, not anymore, but these are really nice magazine. I'm going to do actually review on different sewing crafting magazines here in the UK and maybe from Spain or I don't know, other countries. I think it would be nice. Let me know if you would like that. And yeah, I've got all these magazines here. Burda, for example, from Spain. I've got, of course, Susie magazine, and you know, the regular ones in the UK. So, and Love Sewing, and So Now Sewing magazine. Anyway, and then I've got here 2 boxes that I just bought the other day at Paper Chase, which is another UK stationery shop that I quite like, because also they have like a nice sales section where you can find, you know, really cheap things. So this one here, I keep patterns. This one came with one of the magazines that I've got there. So here I'm going to show you here. So yeah, sorry, I had to put the box on the table because if not I wouldn't be able to show you. So here I've got this box with patterns. Well, here these are all a little really crazy, the ones that I've got there, but yeah. So yeah, I've got like different patterns, paper patterns, and then these are like the original ones. And then here I've got few more. So yeah, these bits are, I think, are nice just to divide the patterns. And then here I've got lots of PDF patterns and patterns that I've traced, you know, from the ones that I bought. So yeah, I don't know, I think it's a nice way to keep your patterns tidy and in order a little bit at least. So let's go back in here again so that I can show you the next box. So this box is, yeah, it's a little bit bigger, and here I just got, like, as you can see, lots of different things, like stationery stuff, stamps, and I don't know, notebooks, and all those kind of things. This super cute. Yeah, this one is the, a friend of mine who owns a stationery shop in my hometown in Salamanca. She's Maria, and she the business is called Atentamente, and it's a super nice shop. So if you are ever in Salamanca, go to see this shop. It's super nice. I will leave the link below. And then she gave me these. These are super cute. I don't know where I'm going to put them, or I don't know, but they are very cute anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I need to find like a way to use these. Let's see. Maybe I can even like make like a necklace or something with some of these. And then I've got here, as you can see, some boxes, the boxes of shame. So I don't know, here I've just got like a ton of thousands of fabric scraps from different projects that I cannot use because they are not big enough, but I don't want to throw away either because I don't know, it's fabric and it's lovely, so they are there. I've got some buttons as well that I'm not using at the moment, and then that box is full of fabrics that I can still use, that I've already used for other projects, but that I can still use because I've got enough amount. So yeah, they are. This one is the next fabric I'm going to use for the next sewing project. I don't know what it's going to be, but here it is. And then I've got this other box with fabrics that I don't want to use really, or I don't know what to do with them. So maybe these are great for a fabric swap or something like that. And yeah, I think this part is done. And then I'm going to show you the last part, which I really love and is a new one. So I really wanted to have my own cloth rack, or is it, I don't know if it's the way you call it. Anyway, this one is from IKEA as well, and this one was like £9 or something like that. I know that they have nicer ones, but I don't know, I think that for this, I think it was enough. So I bought that one with the white things, the white things, I don't remember the name. And then I've got my marshmallow blouse here, 3 marshmallow dresses, and I don't know, I just wanted to see some of my makes in there, and my plan is to put all the samples that I make from my sewing patterns, my own sewing patterns, to hand them there. And I don't know, I think they look really nice when you see them, and I don't know, it's nice. And then I've got this, which I bought for the Showman's Festival for last year. I went there to sell my fabrics and yarn, and this year I'm coming back in June, so I will let you know about that. I think I'm going to tell again my sewing story there in front of people. I'm a little bit nervous, but hopefully it will go fine. And then here now I've got my board and the iron machine just to finish. You can see that. So as you know, while I'm sewing, I usually put my board in the middle, my ironing board. So that, as you can see now, I think that the room, it feels like it has more space, or at least that is better, manage the space. I think, I don't know, I'm super happy with how it looks now. And also this table, honestly guys, if you're looking for a cutting table or something like that, this one is great. I think it looks nicer now, and at least to me the space is now more useful for my pattern cutting and stuff. So yeah guys, that's it for now.